Alright boys, how you doing? So we are going to be ranking every Disney and Pixar movie up to 2023. And there's some I haven't seen, so we're going to be, I say some, there's only some I've not seen. So, yeah, fuck, right, let's try and sort this out. So, we've got S all the way down to F tier. And let's start off something, boys. Let's start off really spicy, really hot. We've got Snow White here, which was, I believe, the first ever like animated feature release movie. And I'm gonna tell you something, boys. I'm not big on Snow White. I'm putting it in the D, mainly because I don't think it's aged particularly well. The animation, again, I know a regular movie which is nearly 100 years old, but Snow White, no for me. Pinocchio, right? Pinocchio was a massive step up. Actually, almost the only thing I like about Snow White is the villain, but then again, this evil queen was done a lot better later on with versions such as not version, but with characters such as Maleficent, who's kind of similar in that way and much cooler. Then we have Pinocchio. Pinocchio's okay. I'm gonna put Pinocchio in C, mainly because I don't know, I watched Pinocchio as a kid, but I was never big into it. It's fine. I remember having the scene that was it. What was it called? It wasn't Pleasure Island. It was somewhat Fantasy Island. It was the bit where Pinocchio gets brought to this island full of wee kids, and it's like you can do whatever you want, and they turn into donkeys. Fucking horrified me as a kid. But I don't know. It's never didn't grab me as much as other Disney movies, especially as a kid. There's a lot of them, so I'm gonna be. I met some of them. I'd be like, you know, I might be doing like really quick sort of runs through them. Right, here we go. Fantasia. Fantasia's a Bobby Dazzler movie. It's not quite a movie. It's more like they had a bunch of classical animated things, the classical music, and then animated around the orchestra. It was really fucking cool. The segments are a bit uneven because you get some segments that are really, really fucking good, and some that aren't quite as good. But I will say things like, is it Night on Bald Mountain? The one with the Sorcerer's Apprentice, the dinosaur ones are all really, really good. And I have a lot of memories of watching Fantasia, especially I used to watch it when I was sick, so I'd load up on like cold and flu medication and just lie on the couch, and like things like Fantasia would be on the background. So I'm gonna put Fantasia in the I'll put it in the A. I'll put it in the S. It might move down, might move up. We'll see. Next up, we got Dumbo. No, a fan of Dumbo either, boys. He's just never clicked with me. Bambi, on the other hand, I like Bambi. Bambi's going in the B tier. Again, you can always count on Disney movies to fucking traumatize children and immediately follow up with something really nice and whimsical. But Bambi's good. I'll probably put Bambi high C. I was trying to talk away with it, but the first half is really good. The second half isn't quite as good. So yeah, Bambi's in a C. Wait, do we have all these? But do we have the Disney sequels? We do not have the Disney sequels, right? That's a saving grace. Cool. And then we're coming to the ones I haven't seen. So I haven't seen. What's this one? Saludos Amigos. I've not seen this one. I've not seen the Three Caballeros. Make Mine Music. I've not seen either. Fun, Fancy, and Free. I don't. Jack and the Bean. I've seen. Actually, no, that's a lie. I've seen Jack and the Beanstalk. That's fine. It's not quite bottom tier. It's down here. This one is the story of Ichabod or what's his name? It's the Headless Horseman. The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. So it's alright. I'd say put in. It's about the same as Fun, Fancy, and Free. It's fine. And the thing is, I've not seen these ones, so we're going to leave them off now. Cinderella. I don't actually like Cinderella, but I'll put that down to just because of the fucking mice. The mice do my tits in. Thing is, right, so there's a Cinderella sequel. I think it's Cinderella 3. I think it's called A Twist in Time. It's pretty fucking good. But that's not on this list. Cinderella 3 put up in maybe a low B. But Cinderella right now is D, I'd say. Oh, boys, some more hot takes. We've got Alice in Wonderland. I'm not a big fan of Alice in Wonderland. I think I prefer Dumbo over Alice in Wonderland. Just because the Alice in Wonderland story as a whole is really icky because it was just C.S. Carroll trying nonce on a wee lassie and writing a fan fiction with her in it, basically. Is it a fan fiction if it's a real person? But you know what I mean. Wasn't a big fan of it. Then we have Peter Pan. Peter Pan's... I'm going to put Peter Pan in C. Peter Pan's creepy. Just as a character, Peter Pan's really creepy. But I like Captain Hook. I like, what's his wee pal called? Is it Shmee? Shmee's a great name. But I like it. It's pretty fun. It's got some questionable... a lot of these, especially things like Dumbo. Dumbo's the one that really comes to mind. But it's got some questionable representation in it. Lady and the Tramp. Oh, again, a lot of things I'm going to have to come in and say, oh, a wee bit of that. Lady and the Tramp. So I've seen Lady and the Tramp. I have no memory of Lady and the Tramp. I can't remember much about it. Got a wee spaniel in it, and I like spaniels because, you know, I've got a wee spaniel. Wee Lily's a wee spaniel, so put it in C. Have next to no memories about it. I'll put it in with these ones, because these ones are fine. Like, these three are fine. Sleeping Beauty, right, boys? I've got to put Sleeping Beauty in A. I know I've had quite a period of me putting low things, but Sleeping Beauty is the first one I think is actually really, really good. Oh, not apart from Fantasia. Sleeping Beauty's class. The animation's amazing. Like, I remember the fight was fucking amazing at the end. I love it takes its time with the story as well. I'm not a big fan of Maleficent, the things that came out afterwards, you know, like those movies. But the actual, like, animation in the first movie looks amazing. And yeah, Sleeping Beauty's a classic for a reason. 101 Dalmatians. 101 Dalmatians is a B. I like it. I think the live action version might be a bit better. But Cruella de Vil's a fucking great villain and carries the movie, basically. Yeah, I like 101 Dalmatians. It's fun. Fucking my boy, Sword in the Stone, which I believe was maybe the last movie that Walt Disney worked on. I used to fucking love Sword in the Stone. I've not watched it in a long time, but I really like Sword in the Stone. Like, just Merlin and this young King Arthur going on magical adventures. Absolutely love the whole sort of, like, there's a wizard duel in it. I make it sound like I'm focusing on fights, but it's just the animation that is really, really good. And I love the wizard duel, because see, watching Harry Potter and the fights turn into fucking laser beams, it's so boring. But see, when you have, I forget what the witch is called. Is it Morgan Le Fay and Merlin having that wizard duel where they're transforming into different things? Class. And it's just really whimsical, it's really fun, it's really light-hearted. I really like Sword in the Stone. Really, really like Sword in the Stone. I don't know if I like it as much as Fantasia. So it's probably, Fantasia's still got to stay on top. Then we have The Jungle Book. Again, another fucking really good one. Probably put it in A. The Jungle Book's just so full of energy. The music's really good. Like, the one bit that always jumps at me is the King Louie and Baloo Skaloff, because they're both musicians, and it was just they were just freestyle, and then animated around the freestyle. It was so fucking good. Shere Khan's a fucking great villain. I love the ending's very dramatic and really. I really like Jungle Book. Jungle Book's class. Then we have the Aristocats. I don't think I've ever seen the Aristocats, and if I have no memory of it. So I'm just gonna leave you off on it. Robin Hood. Robin Hood's nice. I fucking love the Disney Robin Hood. It's just, again, another one. It's just so fun. The animation's so vibrant. You know, and I really like designs. Like, obviously, Fox Robin Hood has influenced a lot of people, shall we say? But I really like Robin Hood's a weird. I really like Robin Hood. Like, most adaptations. Actually, I say that. I like this movie, and there was an anime from the late 80s, I want to say, called Robin of the Forest, which I really liked as a kid. But I fucking really like this Robin Hood, and it's a shame that I don't think it ever got a Kingdom Hearts world, because I think it would have really worked. It might have in one of the fucking, like, 3DS games or whatever. What have I got next? Winnie the Pooh, which I'm gonna suppose I've seen. So I think Winnie the Pooh's just one. I don't think I'd ever rewatch it, but I can't give it anything lower than a C, because it's just such a cozy part of my childhood is watching that Winnie the Pooh movie, and just really cozy. So it's put in the C. Then we have The Rescuers. Another boy movie. I like The Rescuers. I think I might have preferred The Rescuers Down Under. Is that here? It is. The Rescuers is good. So I'll probably put it in a B, I'd say. I really enjoyed The Rescuers. Again, I've not seen it since I was like 5, but I remember really enjoying Rescuers and the sequel. Fox and the Hound. My fucking god. Speaking of emotional fucking distress, Fox and the Hound is so fucking good, but it's so fucking heartbreaking. Fox and the Hound is something else. It's really, really good. Like, just the first whole, it's just setting them up as like puppies and going to how they're friends, and then, oh, heart-wrenching. And that scene where the old woman leaves the fox. Is it the fox? She leaves in the woods. It's so fucking, oh, heart-wrenching. But Fox and the Hound's really good. The Great Mouse Detective. Oh, my boy movie. I really like Great Mouse Detective. This was actually, I believe, this was I forget his name. One of my favourite animators, done like Land Before Time and all. I believe that was his movie, and I believe that and the Black Cauldron didn't do so hot at the box office. Also, Black Cauldron. Black Cauldron's. It's okay. I want to like it more than I do like it, if that makes sense. I'll put it in around here. I love some of the animation about it. It looks amazing, but it's a bit of a mess when it comes to the storytelling and all that. Also, the fact that it's the second book in a series, or third book, I can't remember. I don't know, but yeah, Black Cauldron's good. I think it. I was for ages. I was like, oh, it's really underrated. It's really. I rewatched it when Disney Plus came out. And I was like, oh, it's alright, I guess. You know. I want to like it more than I do, basically. Here, now we've got Oliver and Company. Oh. See, if I had to count the amount of times, like... See if I had to rank them by the amount of times I've watched them. I think I had Oliver and Company on repeat as a kid. Also, I've just realised this year, in 2023, that it's a fucking retelling of Oliver Twist. I never clicked. Just Billy Joel fucking singing, "Why should I worry?" So, good movie. I really like Oliver Company. Got put it up. Oh, I don't know if do I like it better than Great Mouse Detective? Yes, I think I do. And then we have The Little Mermaid, which, boys, see, like, I know people say this is the start of Disney's golden age, but as you can see, I wasn't hot on like the first era of Disney. But see, Little Mermaid, fucking class, boysies. Really, really good. Like, that's when the animation looked absolutely breathtaking at some points. Music was absolutely class. That's when I think everyone sort of came together for Disney. Again, hot take. What started the Disney Renaissance is pretty good, but Little Mermaid's fucking class, boysies. Another thing is, I think Prince Eric is much like a lot of the Prince Charmings are like paper thin. Apart from, I will say, I really like the Prince Charming in Sleeping Beauty. I feel he gets a lot more. And in Cinderella, what one is it? Cinderella 3, he gets really good because they're like, let's have fun with this character. But apart from that, I like Ursula's a really good villain. I just love the Little Mermaid, especially. Though I will say, the worst thing about Little Mermaid was that boss fight that came out of Kingdom Hearts. Fuck me, that Ursula fight was a nightmare. Anyways, Rescuers Down Under. Oh, I prefer this over. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in there. I really enjoyed it as a kid. I've not watched since, but that's the thing. I don't have as many lasting memories. But boys, I will tell you something. If you want me to automatically like something, make your main characters wee mouse boys. Because as a kid, I fucking like, my second favourite movie ever is The Secret of NIMH. I loved Redwall, which Redwall's fucking class, boys. I need to actually see if there's any more games based on Redwall, but that's a code for me to automatically like your thing if it's, you know, if wee mice are the main character. Beauty and the Beast. Megan's my partner's favourite movies ever. Is really good, boysies. Do I like it better than The Little Mermaid? I think I do. Gaston is a fucking great villain. And boys, see if when they done the live action remake, John Cena should have played Gaston. That would have been class. But Beauty and the Beast is really, really good. Actually, oh, looking at this, I don't know if I can rank Swordness. Beauty and the Beast is probably top right now for me. Like, just the animation, it's went like there's few things in movies that make my sort of jaw drop as much as the ballroom scene. When the 3D animations going with the sort of making the ballroom and they're dancing around and then Mrs. Potts singing. Oh, class, boys. Brings a tear to my eye every time. Beauty and the Beast is class. But I'll move all this around later on. Right, and then we've got Aladdin. I like Aladdin, boys, but I don't think I like it as much. It's an okay movie carried by Robin Williams' performance. Like, the animation is good. It's not quite as good as Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast, I think. I like Aladdin. I'm probably going to put it high A tier, I think. Really like Aladdin. But Robin Williams' performance does basically carry the movie, I think. That and Gilbert Gottfried as Iago, class. The Lion King, right, boys? We don't have a Lion King 2. Lion King 1 is one of the best looking animated movies ever. However, right, I think I prefer Lion King 2, but Lion King 1's class as well. Music's amazing, animation's class, voice acting's class, and then obviously the story. Everyone knows the fucking story. Lion King's good. It's, considering it was worked on by Disney's B team, and they were just left to go, oh, just do what you want, we don't really care, we're working on Aladdin and shit like that. And then they came out, like, you watch the opening for Lion King and fucking jaw drops every single time. Absolutely class. Worst thing that came out of though was Timon and Pumbaa. I know Disney needs to have its like wacky sidekicks and stuff. Timon and Pumbaa, just get them my fucking tits. Like, we'll get this with another one. It's a fucking great movie. But I feel like, for example, Little Mermaid, I think is it Sebastian and Flounder really work as the side characters. Beauty and the Beast, you could say, is it Cogsworth and Lumiere really work as side characters. Timon and Pumbaa do my fucking tits in, boys. So probably gotta keep it. And I can't put it in anything below S tier, I think. Anyways, Pocahontas. I'm not a big fan of Pocahontas, mainly because I know the real story of it, and yeah, the music's good. Like, is it Paint with the Wind or Colour the Wind, whatever it is? That's a good tune. Also, I'm just not. I don't know. I didn't see Pocahontas until I was much older, and I feel Pocahontas is quite possibly the weakest of the Disney Disney Renaissance period. So I think Pocahontas, yeah, it's probably down there. I'll move everything a bit afterwards because I'm sure my opinion's gonna change. Hunchback of Notre Dame. Oh, my mouse is kind of going, boys. 2 seconds. There, we're just gonna fix my mouse there. I think the battery's down. Hunchback, right? So, Hunchback is a movie in 2 parts where I fucking adore the music. The music's quite possibly in Disney's top 5 of music. It's absolutely amazing. The gargoyles ruin it for me. The plot is very dramatic. See, like Hellfire, my god, what a fucking... That doesn't feel like it's from a Disney movie. It feels so dramatic and intense. It's amazing, you know. But the gargoyles, much like Timon and Pumbaa, do my tits in, and I think they quite just hold, because I know they can't go too grimdark and can't go too serious with Hunchback, because obviously Disney's making movies for kids. But overall, the animation's fucking breathtaking. I'm gonna say about everything in Disney basically because their animation's always class. But the gargoyles annoy me so much that it probably puts it down to an A, I'd say. But I think I like I like Aladdin better than Hunchback. I should probably Hunchback here, I'd say. Yeah, I'd say that's probably apt. Let me have a look. Let me have a think. Actually, boys, I completely forgot presentation mode looks a bit better. Who'd have thought? Fucking do that every single time, right? Where are we going? Where are we going next? So we've got... Oh, Hercules! Fucking watched Hercules so much as a kid. Fucking love the music in it. Danny DeVito obviously going... Was it... Concentrate! I fucking love that a lot. Oh, I remember rewatching the Hydra scene over and over and over again because that everyone just comes together. Animation's fucking class. I love the story. I was obsessed with Greek mythology as a kid, so that kind of worked with it. The music in it works really well, and the weird sort of Las Vegas kind of look of everything is a really unique design. Yeah, Hercules is fucking class. I think that again, it's one where the comedic sidekicks don't, because that's a big thing that Disney kind of annoys me with. I know I'm an adult watching, Disney movies that are made for kids, but the comedic sidekicks I think can always kind of ruin it for me. But Pain and Panic work really well as these sort of absolute joke, joke fodder as for enemies and stuff. It works really well with Hercules, not Hercules, Hades. So Hercules. I'm just thinking, do I like it better than Robin Hood? I do like it better than Robin Hood. Hercules might beat Fantasia. Oh yeah, Hercules might be my second one. Right, boys, here we go. Mulan, right. Another movie I fucking adore. Mulan's got a special place in my heart. Probably put Mulan number 1. Fucking adore Mulan. It's such a good story. It's the music is probably my favorite, mainly because my first ever wrestling match, I used Make a Man Out of You as my entrance music, so I've got a nice place in my heart for that music, But Mulan's fucking class. Again, the comedic sidekick doesn't overshadow the thing. Mushu does a really good job, and was it Mushu in cricket? I think really, really good. The animation was absolutely amazing. I love the messages story, and it's just real. I fucking love Mulan. It's again. I know I said who did I say music wise was really good. Hunchback. If Hunchback's in the top 5, so is Mulan. Mulan has some of the best music of any Disney movie. It's so fucking good. Oh. Boys, we're coming in with fucking big swings. Tarzan. Fucking love Tarzan as well. A's getting a bit. I'm gonna make it A bit, and I'll move Hunchback down to a B. I think. Yeah. I can't put Jungle Book in there. Anyway, so yeah, S tier I think needs to be a bit more, and Tarzan's definitely S tier. Probably put Tarzan at bottom S tier, but Tarzan's fucking class. Again, the Phil Collins soundtrack really carries the movie. It's really fucking good. But I really like the story of Tarzan just being really fun. The whole the whole first half of the movie where it's him trying to get revenge against this cheetah for murdering his parents, really class. And I really, really just adore Clayton as the bad guy. He's just Brian Blessed, who also done the Tarzan scream. That's Brian Blessed, but just him. Oh, it's so fucking good. Tarzan's class. Music, everyone comes together. The animation, the music, is class. Then we've got Fantasia 2000. I don't like Fantasia 2000, boys. It's the only one I'd say it's F. I actively don't like, just because it tries to do the same thing as Fantasia, but it throws in celebrity cameos. The music's not really as good, and the animation isn't as captivating, if you know what I mean. Like I think, see it at Fantasia off the top of my head, so many things just jump in at my head. Nothing iconic I think came out of Fantasia 2000. So yeah, Fantasia 2000 is just a pale imitation of Fantasia. Dinosaur. I've seen once. I can't remember anything about it. And even then, as a kid, I don't remember being really hot on it. So yeah, Dinosaur's down here. Again, the animation looked good for the time, but again, so did fucking Spirits Within, and that's aged really badly. Oh, boys, here we go. Emperor's New Groove. Emperor's New Groove is class. Probably put it probably in the same bit as Aladdin. I really like Emperor's New Groove. It's really fun, really energetic. The animation's really unique. The sort of whole the whole sort of buddy cop thing that works really well between Kuzco and I forget John Goodman's character's name, but that's really fun. It's genuinely really, really funny. Like, just like flat out hilarious at some points. The only thing I don't like is I'm not a big fan of the fourth wall breaking humour, like the bits where Kuzco just stops the movie and starts talking directly to the audience. Not a big fan of them, mainly because I'm not a big fan of fourth wall breaking humour unless it's done by very certain characters in very certain ways. Apart from that, Emperor's New Groove, Yzma and Gronk. Is it Gronk? Kronk, that's it. Yeah, Kronk. Really carry the movie. They're not carry it makes it sound like they are the only good things, but it's very good. But they are the best things about it. The villains, you know, they're so fun, energetic, and Yzma's voiced by, is it Eartha Kitt, I believe, who is the best Catwoman from the 60s show. And then we have forget his name, Joe from Family Guy. and also the sheriff from Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated voicing Kronk, and he's a delight. So fucking good. Right. Then we have Atlantis. Oh, Atlantis is in a B. In B. I really like Atlantis. I think I like the design of Atlantis really cool because it's done by Mike Magnalia. Mike Magnalia, I think his name is. Who designed Hellboy. So the designs look really interesting. The voice cast is really good. The 3D animation blurs really well with the 2D animation in a way. But I don't know. It's just I really like Atlantis, but I cannot put it any higher than a B because it does have issues. Oh, I definitely like it better than 101 Dalmatians. Do I like it? I don't think I like it better than Rescuers Down Under. It's a very unique Disney movie. It's a shame that it bombed because right. So there's an Atlantis sequel which is called Milo's Return, which is actually 3 or 4 episodes cut up that were gonna be episodes of a TV show, but the TV show didn't get picked up, so they put it into a movie. One includes a weird. It's like Shadows over Innsmouth, but with Atlantis, it's really weird. But aye, Atlantis is pretty good. It's again much like Black Cauldron. I think it's a movie I want to like more than I do like. Now we have get into our boy movies, Lilo and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch is probably top of A. Actually, I'll put it below Lion King. Lilo and Stitch is really good. See if anyone's ever had a pet, it gets. Excuse me. Thought I was got a cough there, but it gets the connection you feel with a pet, and it gets that over really, really well. It's absolutely amazing. It's not when I'll say that animation's really class. Funny enough, we're actually playing Stitch Experiment 626 over on Twitch right now, but it gets over the feeling of having a pet and bonding with it really well. The animation's very unique. I really like the supporting cast. Again, the comedy characters actually really help it because they're the aliens that are trying to come in and try and catch Stitch, and of course they see that how much Lilo loves Stitch and they agree to let her keep it. It's such a good wee movie. Just always end up greeting at it. The whole montage where Stitch is learning to sort of be more like cuddly and stuff is amazing. It's so good, and it's got a really good sort of family message between Lilo and her older sister, Nanny, I think her name is. But really, really good. Boys, right, here's the real hot take. We've got Treasure Planet here. Treasure Planet's my favourite Disney movie. I fucking adore Treasure Planet. I think it's wildly underrated. The animation is an amazing blend of 2D and 3D with this weird kind of steampunk kind of future look. It's amazingly unique. Boys, I love the story of Treasure Island. If it's the Muppets, if it's fucking... I remember I went to see Mr. Blobby with Treasure Island in the Pavilion when I was like 8 or something like that. Fucking love the story of Treasure Island. But Treasure Planet is my favourite version of it. I love the designs of it. I love everything about it. My boy, David Hyde Pierce Niles as Dr. Doppler is fucking great. I just really love Treasure Planet. It's my favourite Disney movie. I fucking adore it. It's like nothing else. And it bombed and it breaks my heart. But aye. Also, I was going to mention this, I forgot to mention it. There was meant to be an Atlantis ride in Disney parks, which because it bombed. Oh fuck! What do we do? It's kind of water based. Oh, make it a Treasure Planet ride. That bombed. Oh fuck! What do we do? They made it a Finding Nemo ride afterwards because it's like water based. So they went, "I'll just get a fucking giant dory and we'll make it a Finding Nemo ride," you know. Then we're going through another rough period. Brother Bear. Oh, I can't say Brother Bear is terrible. It's okay, but it's. I'll probably put it down here. Brother Bear is just okay. Oh, I said move Fun, Fancy and Free. It's probably here with Lady and Tramp. It's fine. It's like the most fine Disney movie. Like, I don't know. It's just okay. Home on the Range, I have not seen. I didn't bother watching it. Chicken Little, I seen it. And I'll tell you something, boys. I really didn't like Chicken Little, mainly because, like, you know what I said about like Hunchback. Where's Hunchback? Down here, right? So Hunchback is amazing, but the gargoyles really dragged down for me. Chicken Little was like if every character was the gargoyles and was really annoying. Really didn't like Chicken Little. It's probably not bottom of the bottom tier, because Disney's made some absolute stinkers, which I'm sure we'll get to later on. But Chicken Little's down there. What else have we got here? Meet the Robinsons, I didn't see. Bolt, I take my sister to see that. I really like Bolt. Bolt was really fun. I'll probably put it in B. It's not the best one. It's about a dog, I believe. Is right? Fuck this. Show me how. I've not seen it since it came out. But it's a dog, I believe, is a superhero, and it's got a really fun cast in it. And John Travolta voices Doug, which is a really strange cast, but it kind of works. If anything, it's probably the last good movie John Travolta was in. But Bolt was a fun wee time. Enjoyed my time. Enjoyed watching Bolt as a kid. I say as a kid when it came out, you know. Meet the Robinsons didn't see. Princess and the Frog. Oh, Princess and the Frog was a good one. This was Disney's last ever traditionally 2D animated movie, and I think Princess and the Frog is wildly underrated. Absolutely amazing performance from Keith David as I forget his name. I forget he's the bad guy in it, but the music's absolutely amazing. It's very very good. It's a beautiful looking movie. It's the last one Disney ever done as traditional 2D animation. The last big budget movie done as traditional 2D animation, and it's a really good one. Watch Princess and the Frog, boys. Wildly underrated. Then we've got Winnie Pooh. I've not seen that one. That was the new movie they brought out. Didn't see it. Tangled. Oh, do I like Tangled as much as I like Hercules? I think I might do. Tangled's really fucking good, boys. Really, just a really fun take on the Rapunzel story. Really fun music. The animation's like, I was never big into when Disney. I was really gutted when they got rid of the 2D animation. I was like, oh, the 3D one's not gonna look as good, but it's so expressive and fun and bright. Tangled's a really fun movie. What's up? Yep, Sean, Blues Brothers broke, so I'm just doing a quick ranking of all Disney movies. But Tangled is really fucking. I love Tangled. I got Wreck-It Ralph. Right, so I really we've only got like this much left. We've only got much. Wreck-It Ralph was. I really enjoyed Wreck-It Ralph. I thought the start of it was kind of charming with the whole sort of video game references, but it really Great Mouse Detective should be higher. Great Mouse Detective is really good. I'll give you that, but it's just like I'll put Wreck-It Ralph is a bit here. It's got really good heart to it. I end up crying, bawling my eyes out, much like most Disney movies, but I really like the supporting cast with like Fix-It Felix. I forget her name, the Space Marine woman, and I wish there was more game jumping though, because they kind of jump games. So the first one I was like, oh, this is really fun. You can have different sort of different sort of worlds and stuff, and very Jane Lynch, yeah. But they can have a bunch of different like art styles and stuff. But I feel they kind of just stay in the sort of Candy Mario Kart type world afterwards. You know, there's not really as much game jumping as after that. But I thought, again, Wreck-It Ralph was really good. I really enjoyed Wreck-It Ralph. Greatest Detective is fucking class. Really enjoy that movie. I'll rank them all. I'll change the rankings after we get them all in there. So, Frozen, the movie that everyone's 10-year-old was obsessed with. It's pretty good. I'll probably put it in B. It's probably neck and neck with Bolt, I'd say. I say I will be a contrarian and go, oh, Frozen shite. Frozen is not shite. Frozen's pretty good. It's not my favourite Disney movie, but it's taken over the world. I remember my sister got obsessed with it because how old would she have been when it came out? She would have been about 10, 11, and she got absolutely obsessed with it. So I went to it because it was always getting played in the house. I went to a stage of being absolutely fucking sick of it, hating it, you know. But Frozen's good. Olaf does my tits in though. I fucking hate Olaf. You notice apart from when most days I always say, oh, it's good, but I really hated the comedic side character. Apart from in some of them I think it works. Like Morph from Just Want My Boy. Big Hero 6. Again, a movie that's very uneven. I'll probably put Big Hero 6 around. Probably put it in a C. The first half of it, absolutely amazing. And I feel the second half kind of drags down. The second half isn't as strong. But see the first half where he first finds Baymax and he's sort of just training Baymax. Really good. Baymax is such a charming character, but see when it devolves into superhero stuff, I feel it drops off really hard. But I really like Big Hero 6. I find it weird that they've not brought Baymax back into the comics much. I find that really strange, considering I think Marvel could probably just sell a series on the fact you could sell a comic on the fact look Baymax on the cover. But yeah, there must be some legal thing. I remember the twist villain ticked a lot of people off of Big Hero 6. I don't know, it's just it's the fact just when it went into superhero stuff, it just didn't have the same. It was fine, you know. Thought it was fine, you know. But the first half of it was absolutely amazing. The twist villain, that's saying a lot. He's like Frozen. I wasn't a big fan of Frozen's villain reveal. I didn't feel that was a great one, but it was fine. It didn't make much sense to me though, if you know what I mean. The Big Hero 6 villain twist. But anyway, carrying on. Now is Zootopia. Zootopia is fucking amazing. Zootopia is in the top 5, definitely. I fucking love Zootopia. Just such a fun, vibrant world. The animation I feel really works for it. Everyone's animated so differently, moves so differently, which is really, I love that, you know. They clearly put a lot of effort into thinking how this world works and all that. Aye. Speaking of Robin Hood furries, aye. It's a movie that definitely has a certain fan base to it. The same with Robin Hood, but Zootopia is such a good movie. Such a good movie. Fucking adore Zootopia or Zootropolis, whatever it's known as over here. Can never remember. But it's one of my favourite Disney movies. I remember crying my eyes out at the end and my jaw hitting the floor after I seen it. It was so good. It was, yeah, absolutely amazing. Moana's fine. I enjoyed The Rock's performance in it, but Moana it was okay. It's probably here with Frozen, I'd say. It's not bad. The music's fun in it. I like the world, but nothing really stuck me afterwards, if you know what I mean. Again, it's not one where the first half was really strong. How do you rate him as a support? Unfortunately, I've not dug into, into Disney Mirrorverse yet. I was so disappointed with Wreck-It Ralph 2. Oh, F tier. So disappointed with it. No, Mawie's in Smite. So he has a character that looks just like that. He's in Smite. He's also as a guy that looks just like him in Overwatch as well. Not dug into Overwatch in a long time. But I've not played Maui in Smite. But yeah, Wreck-It Ralph 2 I was so disappointed with. Like, just such a... It became almost like... It became like Shrek 2, how it references were the joke. Like, it would look... Ralph would be caught going, oh look, it's Snapchat. It became the fucking emoji movie. There was one bit I liked in it, and it's where... you see all the princesses. That was it. Literally the only bit I enjoyed in the whole movie. Actually, not so lie. I enjoyed the start of it, where the internet gets installed in and everyone's like, what the fuck? That was fun. I liked that bit, but apart from that, load of shite. I was so disappointed with Wreck-It Ralph 2. So disappointed. Frozen 2. It's fine. I think I liked it a bit less than... A bit here, I'd say. It was fine. Into the Unknown's a fucking tune, but I didn't like it as much as the original. And I wasn't a big, massive fan of the original, so... Yeah, but it's still a good movie. Right, what have we got here? Encanto. Fucking love Encanto. Encanto is high A tier, I want to say. Encanto, like, the music's so fun. There's so much energy in the animation. Stephanie Beatrice is fucking amazing in everything she does. But, aye. Really fun movie. Really... I seen it in my work, actually, the first time I seen it. I know we're leaving, so I'm quickly firing through these. We're going to get a lot quicker. I've still got 10 minutes. Still need to shoot off. Right, Raya and the Last Dragon. Raya and the Last Dragon was pretty good. Where did I put Raya and the Last Dragon? Probably high C, I want to say. It was pretty good. It wasn't amazing. I think I built it up in my head that it was going to be fucking class, but it was like... I know, plenty of time, Megan. Strange Worlds I've not seen. I didn't see Strange Worlds. It's a shame because it looked good, but Disney sent that movie out to fucking die. I've not seen Wish yet. Wish's animation looks really good, but I've not seen that yet. So, now on to Pixar movies, right? Oh, here we go. There's a lot more ones. So here we go. Toy Story 1. I'd get smited down if I didn't put Toy Story 1. I think I like it, yeah, about there, I'd say. Strange World was like a worse Atlantis. Oh dear. So yeah, Toy Story 1 is, yeah. I don't even need to give you a wee explanation about Toy Story, because Toy Story is fucking class. Really love Toy Story. Love everything about it. The voice acting, the animation. thing is, so 3D animation looked really rough back then, and you see it when you see the Doug and you see the fucking the Andy. Andy's fucking terrifying in this movie, but the toys look really good because obviously they're stretched out and their face. You know, I don't feel they ever got realistic looking people right until much later on in their movies. But yeah, Bug's Life. Right? Do you want a real hot take, boys? I'm not a big fan of Bug's Life. Wasn't hot in Bug's Life. It was fine when I was a kid, but yeah, not a big fan of it. So yeah, Bug's Life is down the D. Toy Story 2. What can I say? More of the same, boys. It's probably as good as the original. Probably one of the few sequels that's as good as the original. And also, my boy Kelsey Grammer, main bad guy, class. Also had a Bobby Dazzler of a game. Right, then we have Monsters Inc. Oh, I love me Monsters Inc. Probably put that in high A tier. Actually, no. I'll move Tarzan down so I can put Monsters Inc. up. Fucking love Monsters Inc. Monsters Inc. is so fun, so bright, vibrant. Oh, it's so fucking... It's no little monsters. It is no little monsters, but not much is. The Incredibles, oh, so fucking good. Incredibles is a high A as well. Fucking love The Incredibles. Such a fun, vibrant world. Like, this superhero world, it's... Oh, just absolutely loved it. I was really let down by Incredibles 2, though. Right, here we go. Where are we going? Finding Nemo wasn't as big on Finding Nemo, so I'll probably put it in the C tier. It was good, but I wasn't as big on it as everyone else was. Cars can get in the fucking bin. All of them. Didn't like any of the Cars movies. Ratatouille, cried my eyes out watching it. Absolutely amazing movie. High A. Fucking Patton Oswalt gives a fucking amazing performance in that movie. It's fucking class. And see the bit where the food chef takes a bite of the food? Genuine, brings me to tears every single time. Fucking love Ratatouille. Wall-E. Oh, right. Wall-E is a high B because the first half of the movie is amazing. See the ones where it's the no vocals, the no voice acting, and it's just Wall-E and Eve? Absolutely amazing. Fucking love that part of the movie. The second half falls off big time. I just wasn't a big fan, but the first half... See, if Wall-E was just the first half, it would be like up in the top 5. Wall-E's... Otherwise, I really like Wall-E. Up has the best 10... Like, the best maybe 5 minutes of any Disney movie. But again, much like Wall-E, falls off hard. Falls off really hard, so I'll probably put up and... Up probably about here with Bolt and all that. Yeah, I'd say that's where up goes. We have Toy Story 3. Oh, fucking... Oh my god. Toy Story 3. See, that, like, all I say is that bit at the end. See when they all accept death? My fucking god. Cry my eyes out. Fucking love Toy Story 3. I think they should have ended it there. I think Toy Story 3 is absolutely amazing. One of the best Disney movies. One of the best sequels of all time. I'm going to say that about 2. But Toy Story 3 is something else. So fucking good. And it's the last half hour is just emotional torture. But aye, Toy Story 3 is absolutely amazing. I love Michael Keaton. And as a wee side note, I love Michael Keaton's performance as Ken. Class. Second best Ken to Ryan Gosling. Right, what have we got next? Cars 2, bin. Hate the Cars movies. Brave, haven't seen. Monster University, I heard it's shite. Inside Out, loved the message Inside Out. Absolutely loved it. Cried my eyes out as well. The bit with Bing Bong, oh, emotional torture. Probably put it below Tarzan, below Encanto, above a lot of memory. I really like Inside Out. Really fun, energetic, bright movie. But also the message is that it's okay to be sad sometimes. You can't need to be sad. Great message to send to kids. Fucking loved Inside Out. Not looking forward to the sequel though. Didn't see Finding Dory. Didn't see The Good Dinosaur. Cars 3 bin because I like seeing it. I just don't like cars. Coco is really good. Really underrated one. I feel that didn't get the attention it deserved. I probably put it with Great Mouse Detective. Coco is really, really good. Really sad. Such a sad movie as well. Oh, so good. Incredibles 2, disappointing. Put it in D. Toy Story 4, super disappointing. Put it in D as well. Didn't see Onward. Didn't see Luca. I thought was a return to form for Pixar. Put it above Frozen, above Up. About the same with Atlantis. I think I liked it a bit as much as roughly about as much as Atlantis. What else have we got here? Turning Red. Didn't see. And Lightyear. Lightyear was alright. It was just fine. Where was my fine tier? Where but here, yeah. Lightyear was, I like it better than Pocahontas, I think. Lightyear was fine. Didn't need to exist though. They wanted money, basically. And I've not seen Elemental. So these are the ones I haven't seen yet. So I'll add them to my... Right, now we to order each tier. I'll just order the top. Wait, my bottom. What's the worst Disney movie? I've heard Cars 2 is pretty... I've seen bits of Cars 2. I've heard it's really bad. But yeah, it's probably... There we go. But top ones... That probably looks like a good... Yeah, I'd say so. So there we go, boys. That is my Disney movie list. I'll scroll through them slowly so you get a look at them. And yeah, that was overall, yeah, all Disney movies up to 2023 ranked. Well, not all of them because I haven't seen these ones, but aye, there we go. And what I'll do is I'll just do another one. Cars 2 at the very bottom, going up to the okay into the good, starting with like Pocahontas, IO, getting into the absolutely amazing movies, starting with like Wreck-It Ralph, and yeah, absolute top tier, with Treasure Planet being my favourite and Mulan being a close second. So aye,